A group of readers was given two sets of poems, one by celebrated human poets, the other by AI. They were asked a simple question, which is which? They didn't just get it wrong, they performed worse than chance. And here is what no one expected. They consistently rated the AI as more human than the actual humans. This wasn't an anecdote. This was a 2024 study published in Scientific Report. It forces us to face a disturbing possibility. If a machine with no soul can move you more than a human can, where does the art actually live? For centuries, we believed literature lived in the author, their intent, their genius, their suffering. In 1967, the philosopher Roland Barthes declared the death of the author, meaning shifted from the writer to the reader. But even then, we assumed the text was a house the author built for us to live in. AI suggests something more unsettling. The house is empty. It was always empty. The chills you felt at the perfect line, the profundity you found in a verse, none of it was coming from the page. It was a projection. And here is what that means. We weren't receiving something from the author. We are completing something in ourselves. We just needed a machine with no soul to finally show us that we've been talking to ourselves and that this is not a failure. It is the most human thing we do. AI doesn't mean anything. It doesn't intend, it doesn't feel, it doesn't know what it's saying. It predicts. And yet, you read a passage and feel understood. That sense of connection didn't travel from the machine to you. It was an echo. AI is not a writer. It is the most powerful inkblot we've ever built. And like a Rorschach test, it doesn't show you what's there. It shows you what you bring. What moved you wasn't what the machine put in, it was what you carried. Your losses, your longing, your specific way of being alive. The machine offered the surface, you supplied the depth. And here's what that means. You weren't being moved by the text, you were being moved by yourself. Finally, given a clean enough mirror to see it. Here's the twist. Meaning alone isn't enough for us. We want to believe there was someone behind the words, someone for whom choosing those words cost something. We value imperfection because it is evidence, evidence of a living mind at a risk, evidence that something was at stake. AI can simulate a mistake, but it cannot fail. It has nothing to lose. When you know a text is artificial, the meaning doesn't disappear, but the trust does. And trust is the invisible contract of art. Break it, and the meaning floats, unanchored, still present, but no longer felt the same way. So, if the author is gone, what remains? You. Not as a passive receiver, but as the place where art actually happens. AI didn't kill art. It revealed something we're always avoiding. The responsibility of being the meaning maker. If meaning lives inside the experience, inside you, then you cannot outsource it. You cannot defer to an author's attention or wait to be told what to feel. That's not a loss. That's a liberation. The meaning was always yours to make. And once you see that, you were never just reading. You were completing the work. You always were. The next time a piece of art gives you chills, don't ask who made it. Ask what part of you just answered it. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.